2026 is going to be a huge year for Universal Orlando with a lot of change coming. And we're not talking about just one new ride. This is about new lands, major construction across property, ride replacements, and how Universal Orlando is completely evolving after the opening of Epic Universe.
So whether you're planning a trip to Universal or you just want to know what's new, today we're going to go inside the park and go over all the major changes for 2026.
See from behind me, we are in front of Poseidon's Fury, which means we're inside Islands of Adventure at the Lost Continent. Now, this is a section of the park that's going to be undergoing massive change over the next couple of years, and we just got some major news about what might be coming here. Massive plans revealed by Universal, so let's dive into the latest. So Universal recently filed permits for demolition of the Lost Continent, as well as permits for installation of a brand new attraction in this section of the park by Intamin. If you're a theme park fan, you're probably pretty familiar with Intamin. They are the ones who've created Hagrid's. They're the ones who've created the Velocicoaster. I believe they've also created Hiccup's Wing Gliders over at Epic Universe. They're known for their coasters here at Universal, but that doesn't mean a roller coaster is what's coming to the Lost Continent.
So Intamin is really well known for their coasters, but they do make other sorts of rides as well, and we don't know for sure if it's going to be a coaster replacing this ride. It really could be anything, but we do know that it is by Intamin.
Whatever that ride's going to be is coming over here to the Lost Continent, but what about the overall theming of this land? This is a pretty big space. It's kind of a dead section of the park right now, and like I said, we don't know exactly what's going to be coming and replacing this, but there are a couple of pretty big rumors that I did want to talk about. Something that's been long rumored to be coming to the Lost Continent is some sort of Nintendo property. And for the longest time, people were talking about The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
But I think Zelda is actually going to be coming to an expansion over at Epic Universe at some point, which may actually open the door for Pokemon to be coming here. That is like the latest hot and heavy rumor for the Lost Continent. If you remember, like about a year ago, Pokemon was the rumored replacement for the Simpsons land. And if you know anything about theme parks, a lot of times ideas kind of stick, but where they end up in a certain park can change. And that seems like that might be the case. Not confirmed by any stretch of the imagination, but a lot of people were talking about Pokemon coming here.
Yeah, and if it did, I think that that would be a huge hit. I mean, Pokemon was big when we were little, but it's still big amongst kids now. So I think it would be a great addition to the park.
And if that is true, if Pokemon is what's coming over here to the Lost Continent, that leads me to believe that a roller coaster will not be the replacement ride. Like we said, Intamin makes many things, including some family-friendly dark rides. And knowing the history of rides that are made for Nintendo properties at Universal Resorts, roller coasters really aren't the thing. You're probably thinking, hey, what about Minecart Madness? Yes, that's a roller coaster, but it's a family-friendly roller coaster. So that Intamin attraction that's going to be coming here to Universal, I would probably lean towards something along those lines. I don't know anything, I'm just a fan like you guys, but if it is true that Pokemon or some sort of Nintendo property is going to be coming here, it's probably going to lean a little bit more family-friendly versus Velocicoaster or Hagrid's.
So this area behind me has not been used in a very long time. The stage they used for like cooling stations in the summer. You could still walk back here on the paths, but it's dead back here. Nothing has been back here for a very long time. So it is time for them to put something new and something usable back here.
Like I said a couple of minutes ago, they did file demolition permits for this section of the park. So sometime in 2026, you can definitely expect construction walls to go off, things to kind of be closed off, which is definitely going to interrupt the flow of traffic. But honestly, as far as like attractions go, there's nothing here. You're just walking through it to get from Seuss Landing to the Wizarding World. Obviously, you're going to have to go like a little bit of a different route once the construction does take place. But one thing to note is that they don't say anything about Mythos in the demolition permits. So it seems like Mythos is going to be staying, at least in the short term. And I would imagine that they would definitely keep that, I don't want to say as is, because obviously it's going to get rethemed, but they got a working kitchen back there. That's probably just going to get rethemed into another restaurant whenever they do come up with whatever the land is going to be that's replacing the Lost Continent. They did the same thing over when Hogsmeade first opened with the 3 broomsticks. But if you're looking to dine at Mythos in 2026, as of now, I don't think you're really gonna be impacted too much. So we just popped in the All Hallows Eve boutique to see what's new, and they have all of the new like Halloween Horror, not exactly Halloween Horror Nights, but you have some like horror character little vinyl figures These are $22 each. There's 8 different ones. So you have Jack the Clown, the Bride, Frankenstein, Chucky, Chance,
And then
Scarecrow.
these are the 2 chasers.
Yep, and then there's the 2 chasers right here. So we're gonna get one?
I think so.
All right. Is this the box? The only thing I don't want is Chucky, so.
I'm praying that this is not Chucky then.
Okay, so we got one of the mystery figures. Now, I don't have any of these yet, so I don't really care which one I get. Like I said, the only one I don't want is Chucky, but let's see. These are also like kind of expensive. They were $22, but then if you have an annual pass, you get a discount, and it brought it down to $19.91. Now, you may be wondering, why do you remember the exact total? It's the year I was born, so it's a good year. We're gonna open it up, and let's see what we got. Look at the bag. It has like all little blood stains on it. No Chucky. Okay, Chance.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got Chance. I really wanted Jack or Chance, and check it out. We got the Chance vinyl figure. Now, Alex is standing just off camera. We got to go for the whole line, right?
Oh, no.
If you know me, I love collecting things.
There's a little card on the inside of the bag, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Here's a little card right there. Comes with a little Chance card. And with the recent rumors about Jack returning to HHN this year, who knows? Maybe we'll see Chance.
That was all the main updates over at Islands of Adventure. Before we head over to Universal Studios, they did announce all of the dates of the upcoming events for this year. So Mardi Gras is February 7th to April 4th. Butterbeer season is March 1st through May 31st. Back to Hogwarts, that is August 1st through September 1st. HHN this year is August 28th through November 1st, so it's starting even earlier this year. Dark Arts select nights this fall, so they didn't exactly give you the specific dates just yet. And then the holidays are from November 14th to January 3rd.
They also included the dates for UOAP bonus benefits, which are going to be January 5th through the 31st. Those are taking place now. And then they'll be back May 1st through the 21st. Pass holder appreciation days are going to run from August 15th through September 30th. And then they did say UOAP nights will be back on select nights, but no dates just yet. And as we're walking through City Walk, the first thing we're going to take a look at once we get closer to Universal Studios is the construction on the brand new Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster replacement. It's slated to open in 2026. They haven't officially said that it will, but it's most likely going to be opening in 2026, although we don't know what the theming of this coaster is just yet, but we can get a pretty good look at it from here. So let's go see. So I tried to get up to the second level and go out on the balcony at the Hard Rock, but I couldn't really see too much. A lot of the doors were closed, so I wasn't able to get there. But I will put some shots in from BioReconstruct to show the current progress of this coaster. A lot of people are speculating it's going to be the Fast and the Furious coaster that's coming over to Hollywood. Some people think it's going to be Ghostbusters. Who knows? But the latest update is they've started to go vertical. So they are moving really, really quick. It's amazing to see how much work they've done in the past couple of months on this. And like we said, no official opening day yet, but all signs are pointing towards sometime in 2026.
So the Universal Orlando Horror Makeup Show is going to be closing sometime this year to make way for a new show. It's still going to be the horror and makeup show, but not the original one that's been here for years. They haven't yet announced exactly what is going to be changing.
So there was like a rumor going around about when this was actually going to close, and then Universal kind of backtracked that or debunked the rumor, I guess you could say, and there's no official date yet. So if this is something that you're planning on seeing on your vacation, just keep an eye out, and of course we'll keep you updated on when they announce an official date for the renovation.
This is something new that I think they've been doing is you could get a birthday bracelet at each one of the rides.
Look at that.
We got one at Men in Black, and then what was
Simpsons.
The other one? And
The
at
Simpsons one is just like a generic Universal Orlando one, but the green one for Men in Black actually says Men in Black Alien Attack, and they're birthday bracelets.
So I think they started doing this around the holidays, and they didn't know how long they were going to do it for because they were going to do it until they run out, but we got it from 2 different rides today, and it's well past the holidays. So if you're here, you might as well ask.
Yeah, and all you need to do is just go up to the attractions cast member at the front entrance of the attraction and just say, hey, you guys giving out any of the rubber bracelets? They'll give them to you no problem. Pretty sure all of them say happy birthday. Today's not my birthday, but we're just kind of going around and seeing how many of them we could get. So as we make our way through the rest of the park, we'll stop at each attraction and we'll see how many we can get along the way, and we'll show you what the designs look like. So obviously there's a lot of changes here at Universal Orlando, but there's also a new park that's coming over to the UK. And we got some recent news that the UK government approved the plans to build the park. Now, this isn't going to open probably until at least 2030, maybe 2031. We're still a few years away, but this is a great first step in terms of making progress on construction. We don't know exactly which IPs are going to be coming here, but there is an article from the BBC that says they're expecting attractions from James Bond, Paddington, and Lord of the Rings. I'm very excited to see the progress on this one. There's also rumors that maybe Back to the Future is going to be a part of this park as well. And once this park opens, we will definitely be making a trip across the pond to check it out, because it's all going to be new experiences. Supposedly, there's not going to be any duplicate rides from existing Universal parks. Over here, like in Orlando or over in Hollywood, it's going to be all new stuff. So it's really exciting. New treat alert. There they are. These are the brand new house ice lollies.
And there was some pretty interesting flavors. This one is pineapple and chocolate, like a chocolate covered pineapple. There was coconut matcha, blackberry and grape, and peach and strawberry. The peach and strawberry sounds good to me too, but we wanted to try the pineapple and chocolate. Neither one of us is a Hufflepuff.
I know. I kind of feel like a phony. Like we got the Hufflepuff ice lolly.
Well, I'm a Slytherin, and the coconut matcha didn't really sound that appealing to me.
And by the way, just to give you a sense of where you can find these, straight ahead, that's where you can get your butterbeer. Right there. We're standing right in front of the stage. And then if you just look to the right in front of the Gringotts Money Exchange, you're going to find this little food booth or little stand over here. And that's where you get the ice lollies.
It tastes like fresh pineapple.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to bite it. It's going to hurt my teeth. I don't know how to do this.
There's a look at it. Now, it's not like just frozen pineapple, right? Like it's like ice consistency.
Like a popsicle. These are really good. Like this would be great on like a hot summer day. It's like nice and refreshing. I really like it, and I'd be interested to try like that peach strawberry one too.
One of the most popular restaurants at Universal Studios is right behind me, and that's Finnegan's Bar and Grill. If you've been here, good chance you've probably eaten at Finnegan's at some point, but it is closing for a major refurbishment starting on January 12th, which is this coming Monday. Finnegan's is going to be closed, and it's going to be closed for majority of the year. They haven't said exactly when it's going to reopen. It's most likely going to miss Halloween Horror Nights. If Finnegan's is closed for HHN, that's going to be really, really interesting to see. So many people go here and grab a bite to eat beforehand, grab drinks and things like that. So we'll see when it actually reopens, but expect Finnegan's to be closed for the majority of 2026. So we came back over by the New York Tribute Store, the Ghostbusters Firehouse, and as you can see back there, the Rip Ride Rocket replacement roller coaster has gone vertical. You can see those beams. They got that giant crane. They're working on it, not as we speak because it's nighttime, but it is officially gone vertical.
While supplies last, you could come over to the Tonight Shop and you could get a Shrek pass holder lanyard.
Look at that.
Celebrating 25 years of Shrek. I cannot believe it's 25 years.
I remember seeing Shrek in movie theaters.
That is crazy. But this lanyard's pretty cool. It has Puss in Boots here, Shrek, Donkey, and then the opposite side is yellow with Shrek's face on it.
By the way, bracelet update. I've gotten bracelets from Men in Black, Transformers, Revenge of the Mummy, Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. So if you just go up and ask a team member, you can get one of these. They usually have, it's my birthday or I'm celebrating. So like we said, 2026 is gonna be a year of change and transformation, the beginning of a new era at Universal. A lot of things coming. It's a fun time to be a fan.
I know, and I'm so excited to see what they bring to the parks, not only here at Universal Studios, but also Islands of Adventure, Epic Universe, and even some of the international parks.
Yeah, so let us know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to the most. Is it the changes to the Lost Continent? Is it the new coaster that's coming here to Universal Studios? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers.
I know.
So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on all of our future videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.